Hey, Dennis Leppell here with Midwest Outdoors, and we are here in Bolingbrook, Illinois at the Chicagoland Bowhunters Association 3D range, and we're going to go out, work the range today, put in a little bit of work before season, but before we start, we might as well put a couple arrows down at this target and make sure all our gear works. So we're at the first target here, and it just happens to be a critter that is our first opportunity for bow hunting for the year, and that's a turkey. So what should we be aiming at here on this turkey?
I'd like to get a forward shot or walking away shot.
Okay.
Because that gives me the best shot at the vitals. The side, it's kind of hard to tell where I'm aiming at, so I would like coming towards me or walking away.
All right, so now this one is a side profile, so where do you think we should be putting our pin on?
Probably almost center of the body, just a touch ahead.
What do you think? Does that look like a dead turkey or might be a touch low?
And I think it might be just a touch back, but I think still take it. You got to be ready when you know they're coming. Mm-hmm. You can't be picking up your bow and drawing it back. You got to be ready because they
pick up.
They're not
so
inquisitive.
quick.
They leave right away.
Ooh. Almost punched that trigger, and it caused me to mess up my whole mount. I should have probably put it back down, reset myself, and then let the arrow fly.
Yes.
You're up, Adam. Looks like a little forward, but you got about the right height you want. That looks like money.
Got to go right in the middle of all the triangle of arrows we had out there.
Both of you, when you draw the bow back, are not straining at all. You put the bow up, you draw it back nice and straight. If somebody hasn't shot since last year, and when they draw the bow back and they go up and they wince a little bit when they draw it back, they should think about lowering the poundage of their bow so they can handle it a little bit easier. And in the hunting situation, when it's cold and you got all the clothes on, it just makes it worse.
I know I have a tendency of over gripping my bow, and you saw that on that one arrow that kind of pulled to the left on that last animal.
Yes.
So what could I do about that?
Just keep your hand open. You also you want to make sure that the bow goes on this side of your lifeline, not on this side.
Gotcha.
Two things that'll, if you're like this, it already put my bow arm into the bowstring.
Right.
If I roll it up, it turns it completely out.
Gotcha.
Also, if you've got clothes on, that makes a tremendous difference.
That is something that I've always been combating is, sometimes over gripping.
Well, anytime you grip the bow, then anything you do with your wrist goes right to the bow.
Right.
If you've got your hand open, then you can still make a little bit of movement and it doesn't transfer to the bow immediately. Now that little bit of anticipation, that's what we don't want to do. And that's just going to take some practice so you don't do that. Because when you did that, you also would come away from your face, arrow's going to go left, your bow arm can move too.
Gotcha. All right. One more?
Now we want to focus on the target. Don't look at the pin, focus on the target, and the pin will come into the kill zone. Nice, easy pulling the trigger until it goes off. Much better that time, and we didn't get any anticipation. Your bow arm was really solid on that one.
Nice. Appreciate it.
It's a good group.
And it looks like I'm right in that kill zone too.
Shooting out of a tree stand, you really need to practice. You always would possibly cut yardage, and it depends on how far it is and how high you are as to how far you're going to cut. The most important thing about shooting out of a tree stand, though, is it'll throw your form off. Ideally, when you're shooting high or low, if you're a target shooter, you draw back level and you bend at the waist to keep your upper body square. Okay. Otherwise, it throws your form off. In a hunting situation, you don't have that luxury. So in your practice sessions, you want to make sure when you draw back that you already bend at the waist when you draw back so that your upper body stays square. So you did pretty good on that. Notice you're still pretty square.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I guess I tried to
bend before.
Tried to preload.
Yes.
All right, that's a good tip. What I did on that first one, it's 35. Instead of holding my 30 high, I held my 40 high.
Oh, well, that.
So that's why we're here. Get those out of the way now so I don't do it when I'm up in the stand. That's much better.
So when you said you used the wrong pin, my suggestion would be that as you practice, you're going to know what your limitations are, how far that you are capable of shooting. I would take the other pins. If you've got a 60 or a 50 and you know you're not accurate at that distance, I would move them down out of the way.
Get them out
so
of the
you
way.
Can't make that mistake.
Okay.
Because in a hunting situation when your nerves are skyrocketing, it's easy to make that mistake.
Less is more, right?
Yes.
All right,
yes.
I like it.
Guys, this is Gabe Corral. He's the president of the Chicago Bowhunters Club. Now, Gabe, while we're at this beautiful 20-yard target here, why don't you tell the folks at home, about the facilities you have here and the advantages of joining an archery club?
So this particular facility is 33 acres. It's tucked in the middle of Bolingbrook, in the middle of suburbia. It is the most complete facility in the Chicagoland area. We have a 30 target 3D range. We have a full 28 target field course. We have a 24/7 indoor range, and we also cater to target archers.
Really cool here is you actually have some spots where you can shoot broadheads as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So hunters wanting to prep for the season have an opportunity to do so with broadheads, which oftentimes fly a little differently than your field clubs. I'd like to promote our other archery clubs in the area, Kishwaukee Archery,
Right.
Joliet Archery. Hunters enjoy 3D archery year-round at many clubs, including Chicago Bowhunters. Just a wonderful place to practice the sport.
Hey, we've had a lot of fun out here shaking the raw stock, shooting at these 3D targets here in Bolingbrook at the Chicagoland Bowhunters Association's fantastic range. I want to thank Gabe for telling us all about it, and Randy for giving us the great instruction today. If you want to find out more information on how to find a club near you, check out the website at the bottom of the screen. Hey, for Adam Fugett, I'm Dennis Leppell. Midwest Outdoors will be right back.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Midwest Outdoors content.